Hey guys, it's me, Sal, and I'm really excited today because we have reached 5,000 subscribers. That's an incredible milestone for this channel, and I really never expected that it would grow that much. So first of all, thank you so much to all of my current subscribers, to my past subscribers, I might have lost a few on the way, and to anybody watching this now that is new to the channel, thank you. I really appreciate your viewership, I appreciate the sub, and I appreciate the engagement that you have given to me on this channel and that I've been able to share with you. The conversations have been great, and I just appreciate every last one of you. So thank you again. This is going to be a standalone video. In the previous director's updates, I've started the video with a talk like this, and then I've gone on to show an expedition that I went on. I've also gone on to show some footage of my dogs. I'm not going to be doing that in this one. This video serves to usher in the next era of the Expedition Log series. For those of you that have been with the channel for a while now, you know that the productions have changed a bit and that we've refined things, and there's been a lot of mistakes made, and I humbly accept those, and I appreciate the feedback that you've all given me to help me grow. But what I'd like to do is take that one step further. In the beginning of the Expedition Log series, I visited a few places that the footage wasn't excellent, so I'd like to revisit them. And the first place that I'm going to take a look at is someplace that I never expected to see again, and furthermore, I didn't expect anything to actually be there when I showed up. So shortly after this airs, I'm going to be releasing the epilogue to the Schuylkill Mall. I was on my way up to the Steamtown Mall in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and right along the road, about 5 minutes off the course, was the Schuylkill Mall. I decided to check it out, and what I found was pretty crazy. I was fortunate to get there when I did because I did have access to what's left of the interior of the mall, and I think it's pretty shocking to see. So that'll be out right after this. And then I'll be revisiting a few other places. The Marley Station Mall, be taking a short visit to that. The Security Square Mall, I'm going to do an in-depth expedition log on the Security Square Mall with a revisit to Seoul Plaza. So what does the future of the Expedition Log series look like? It looks pretty much like what you've been seeing. However, there's going to be a few changes to a couple of the episodes. I'm gonna try something new. For a few of the malls and a few of the places that I'm going to be visiting, I'm going to try and profile a wider area to give more of a sense of what that area is like. So for instance, the very last of the epilogues that I'll be doing for this is of the Chambersburg Mall in Scotland, PA. I visited Chambersburg, Pennsylvania while I was at my music festival this summer, and I just walked around the town and I just got to know it. I got to see it, and it's quaint, it's lovely, it's a very cute little town, but I think it lends a hand into understanding why the Chambersburg Mall is what it is. So I'll be visiting that, and that will be the first expanded expedition log where I actually see the outskirts of the city. Beyond that, what else is happening on the channel? Well, there's going to be more side quests. I know that I've only released a couple. I'm going to be releasing them more in earnest. Now, again, they're going to be smaller episodes, just of places nearby. So for instance, there was a Best Buy that closed around me, turned into a Spirit Halloween in October of last year. And I just took a walkthrough because I thought it was bizarre that there was a Best Buy that was now a Halloween shop. That's an example of something that you'll see. Further, there are a few abandoned places that will make the main series of the expedition log, but there are a couple of places that I couldn't get into. So if I take a walk around the place, or if I couldn't necessarily get in, it doesn't quite make the grade for the main series of the expedition log, that'll be another side quest. The next thing I'd like to talk about is that you can follow the expedition live. Follow me on Twitter at Salvatore Amadeo, or Instagram, and Instagram at Salvatore Amadeo. Instagram I use to publish photos when I'm actually out on expedition, and I use Twitter to publish updates for the Expedition Log series. And both of these I update frequently, so if you're into getting live updates, and if you want to know where I'm at in my expeditions, that's where you can find me. And the last thing I want to mention, I'm going to experiment with this because I know a lot of people in this arena, in the docu-vlogging arena, I know a lot of people do this, and I'm going to start a Patreon. I expect nothing out of it, but I think it'll be a cool thing because I'm not just gonna say, hey, give me money and I'll produce videos. No, I'll always produce videos despite any sort of monetary gain. Now you might be seeing a few ads on the videos now that monetization was approved on the channel, and if you want to skip them, go for it. If you want to watch them, it'll help me. Now, for the Patreon, it'll be finalized probably within the month, but to give you a sense of what I'm going to do, I'll be releasing tiers where I can give back to you in some fashion. For instance, one of the tiers will be a pen pal tier, where I'll send you a starter kit with what I consider a good pen, some ink, and some paper, and we can write back to each other. If you want to write to me first, that's fine. If you'd like me to write to you first, that's fine also. But it'll be a fun, old school way to kind of bring back the nostalgia of olden times. Another tier will consist of me sending you just some prints of some photos that I've taken along the way. I'm not going to print, 20 photos and just send the same thing out to everybody. It'll be something special for each of you, and there'll be a note on the back. There'll be a custom tier. If you want to give me a penny, that's fine. If you want to give nothing, that's totally fine also. Again, I expect nothing out of this, and I'm doing this as sort of an experiment because a few people actually did ask. So again, it's all up to you, and the videos will still come no matter what. So I'd like to conclude this by just saying thank you once again to all of my past, current, and future subscribers. And I want to give a few shout outs if I can. First of all, on the Discord server that we started, we've seen the rise of a few other accounts. First of which is Faded Commerce. It's an up-and-coming YouTube channel, and it's run by two very competent people who are making pretty fantastic work. And they just actually got out to the Schuylkill Mall too to see that. And they've got 3 episodes out of their Faded Commerce series. I totally think you should go watch all of their content, and they've got a lot more coming along the way. The second one is Unicom Productions. It's the most adorable couple ever, and they put out a fantastic video of Cincinnati Mills, and I think you should all check it out. Their link is in the description below. I'd like to give another shout out to another one of the mods on the Dead Moles Discord server, which is Neko Arc. Neko has been making videos about dead moles and urbex for a while now, and they're very good. Neko was able to get into the Gwinnett Place Mall down in Georgia to see the Stranger Things set. This was a few months ago, and the footage that Neko got was actually pretty awesome. There's a few videos on it, and Gwinnett Place is actually one of my bucket list malls at this point, and I really want to go visit it. So I'm trying to get with Neko, and I'm going to try and get down there, and we'll see what happens. The link for Neko's channel is in the description below. Go check out the content. Now, I'd also like to mention somebody who I'm really fond of, that I've been fond of for a long time, and that's Jack Thomas. Jack had a hand in running deadmalls.com, and for a while he would write blogs, but recently Jack has started a YouTube channel and enabled all the social media, and he's getting out there and he's really pushing, and he also makes really fantastic content, so I think you should check him out. The link to his channel is also in the description below. I'd also like to thank Dan Bell, because without Dan's inspiration, I wouldn't be making these videos. I really liked what Dan was doing, and I was making videos and I thought that it was a really digestible format, so a lot of my earlier stuff is very reminiscent of what Dan did, but I tried very hard to diversify my content and to dive a lot more into the history and to tell a story about the history of the mall. So I really do want to thank Dan. I think all of his content's amazing. The Another Dirty Room, the Dead Mall series, his motel series, I think all of it's really fantastic. I'm sure all of you have seen his content, but a link is down in the description below if you haven't yet. I'd also like to thank Anthony over at Ace's Adventures. He too is producing some fantastic content, and he's helped me along the way too. In the very beginning, he gave me some great tips about how to do this stuff. I think his editing and his commentary have come a very long way, and his channel has grown immensely, and I'm sure all of you have seen his stuff too. But if not, link is in the description below. So I'd like to conclude this. I didn't want this to be very long, but I just wanted to make this video as a thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of you engaging, subscribing, liking, commenting on everything in the channel, for reaching out to me in social media, for pushing me to do better, and for giving me tips on where to go. I'd like to just thank you all sincerely. It means the world to me. Awesome things are coming to the Expedition Log series. We're expanding, we're gonna do some really fun stuff. So keep coming on walks with me, because I'd love to show you these places. And stay tuned for the next installment of the Expedition Log series, which will be the epilogue to the Schuylkill Mall. Take care, everybody.